This isn't an island in the sea, but farmland in Somerset. This particular farmhouse is still on dry land, but some haven't been so lucky. Whole communities are shut off. David and Tracy Bradley have been making daily trips by canoe to fetch essential supplies after all 4 routes into their village of Mwchelny were engulfed by floodwaters.
Most people, when the water starts coming down, they do stock up, but then, you always run out of, especially fresh produce and things like that. So yes, that's the things that people want, and basic medical supplies, things like that.
Environment Secretary Owen Paterson is chairing a COBRA emergency meeting to ensure agencies are ready to respond. Today he promised more investment in flood protection to help people in England in future.
I can just reassure those people that we are determined to carry on long-term flood schemes. We will be spending £2.3 billion in the course of this Parliament. We have an even more ambitious programme going up to 2020.
In West Wales, once again today, force 10 winds in the Irish Sea and a high tide sent waves crashing into the coastline. Aberystwyth once again bearing the brunt as students had to be evacuated from seafront halls of residence. In Pembrokeshire, sea defences struggled to cope with the power of the waves. This is the main road which leads through this part of Pembrokeshire, and it's been completely covered by shingle, which until a few days ago was part of the sea wall. Now the water's coming over again today because the flood defences just can't cope with day after day of such ferocious weather. It's certainly spectacular, but locals say they've never seen such conditions.
Well, I've lived here all my life and I have never ever seen anything like this before. I mean, I've seen high tides, but this is exceptional. It really, really is.
Areas like this are suffering for a 3rd day. The only consolation is better weather is forecast for tomorrow.